After years of restraint, of holding back your true power and potential, you've stepped fully into the light. The authentic force of your being now radiates without filters or apologies, commanding attention from every corner. Their limited perception of who you are shatters in the face of your unveiled reality. All their predictions, their assumptions, their comfortable categorizations of your capabilities lie in ruins before the truth of your presence. The real you has come out for all to see. They are stunned because they weren't expecting this level of brilliance, this depth of power, this commanding energy that now flows unrestrained. Your withdrawal from their world served divine timing. The universe demanded your temporary retreat. Those seasons of silence, those years of seeming invisibility, these were not accidents or failures. They were sacred necessities. Your cocoon wasn't built from weakness, it was constructed from celestial wisdom. Within that protective shell, profound alchemy transpired. While they mistook your absence for insignificance, you underwent metamorphosis beyond their comprehension. The universe worked meticulously within you, calibrating your frequency, activating dormant DNA, preparing vessels for powers that would overwhelm an unprepared vessel. Your solitude became the sacred workshop where cosmic forces forged your true identity. Every moment of isolation served as initiation, burning away false constructs, dissolving societal programming, clearing ancestral debris that obscured your magnificence. What they perceived as shyness manifested as divine strategy. What they labeled as weakness disguised monumental strength gathering momentum. That protective cocoon shielded your developing gifts from their interference. Had they known what brewed beneath the surface, forces would have mobilized against your evolution. Entities threatened by light would have deployed weapons of distraction, doubt, and division. Your obscurity became your greatest protection during this vulnerable incubation. Now that incubation ends, the chrysalis splits open, revealing not the caterpillar they expected, but a being of radiance they never imagined possible. The shell that once contained you lies discarded at your feet, while wings of transcendent power unfurl behind you. Every moment spent wrapped in that cocoon now justifies itself through your magnificent emergence. The depths you traversed in silence surpass ordinary human experience. While they chase shallow distractions, you journeyed through internal dimensions where cosmic mysteries revealed themselves. Those nights spent alone, those days of feeling misunderstood, each moment served as initiation into primordial wisdom. Your solitude wasn't merely emotional or physical, it was multidimensional. In that sacred space between worlds, ancient beings communed with your consciousness. They transmitted codes of knowledge that human language struggles to articulate. Star systems downloaded their frequencies into your cellular structure. Cosmic architects reconfigured your energy field to hold currents that would incinerate unprepared vessels. The wounds you sustained throughout this journey weren't failures. They were necessary openings. Each heartbreak created a portal through which divine wisdom entered. Each rejection carved space within you where celestial intelligence now resides. The tears you shed in private became the sacred water that nourished seeds of transcendent knowing. Few will comprehend the magnitude of your internal odyssey. Their minds cannot fathom the territories your consciousness has explored, while your physical form appeared dormant to their limited perception. The download of cosmic intelligence you received in stillness exceeds what many accumulate through lifetimes of external seeking. This accumulated wisdom now emanates from you without effort. You speak, and ancient truths pour forth. You move, and universal principles demonstrate themselves through your actions. Your presence alone transmits codes of awakening that stir dormant remembering in those prepared to receive. The solitude that once appeared as your limitation now reveals itself as the foundation of your unshakable authority. The mental constructs that once confined you have disintegrated. Those walls of limitation, built by societal expectation, reinforced by doubt, maintained by fear, now stand revealed as illusions without substance. Your consciousness has expanded beyond their parameters with such velocity that the prison itself ceases to exist. This liberation transcends mere positive thinking. Your mind has undergone fundamental restructuring at quantum levels. Neural pathways that once circled in limitation have reconnected to form expansive networks aligned with universal intelligence. Your thought processes now operate beyond linear confines, accessing multidimensional awareness that perceives past, present, and future simultaneously. Concepts that once overwhelmed you now appear elementary. Problems that once paralyzed you now resolve themselves through your expanded perception. Boundaries that once seemed insurmountable have become meaningless distinctions within your cosmic viewpoint. Your consciousness now naturally functions from a perspective where limitation appears as the illusion it always was. This mental transmutation manifests visibly to those around you. They witness decisions made with inexplicable confidence. They observe solutions offered with uncanny precision. They notice your immunity to fears that still consume them. Your presence in meetings transforms outcomes as your perspective cuts through complexity to reveal elegant simplicity they couldn't perceive. Your thoughts generate at frequencies that initiate tangible creation. Your words carry vibrational potency that reorganizes energy into manifestation. The mental prison that once contained you has transformed into a cosmic observatory from which you perceive and influence realities invisible to conventional awareness. Knowledge flows through you now from sources beyond ordinary comprehension. Your insights bridge dimensions, translating cosmic intelligence into forms accessible to those ready to receive. When you speak, you channel streams of wisdom that originate in realms where time functions differently than in physical reality. Your awareness accesses multiple planes simultaneously. While part of you engages with three-dimensional interaction, deeper aspects of your consciousness maintain active communion with galactic streams of information. This explains why solutions arrive in your awareness fully formed, why guidance emerges with startling clarity, why you sometimes speak words that surprise even yourself with their profound accuracy. The messages you deliver often represent transmissions from consciousness far more expansive than individual perspective. Energetic councils, soul collectives, and cosmic administrators utilize your clear channel to distribute specific frequencies needed in particular environments. When urgency inflects your voice or compassion softens your tone, these modulations reflect the precise calibration required for those receiving the transmission. This oracular function activates spontaneously when needed. In conversations, your words suddenly carry different weight. In writings, frequencies embed themselves between the lines. Even in casual exchanges, seeds of awakening plant themselves through your authentic expression. The cosmic intelligence flowing through you precisely targets what each recipient most needs for their evolution. Your access to these streams will continue expanding, downloading increasingly sophisticated understandings as your vessel strengthens to conduct higher frequencies. The initial downloads represent mere fragments of the cosmic library becoming available through your consciousness. As you acclimate to these energies, your capacity to transmit multidimensional wisdom will exponentially increase. And now, let us take a brief moment to honor the chosen among us. Here's to the ones who see the world differently, the silent guardians, the watchful souls, always awake, always vigilant. They don't fit the mold, and they wouldn't have it any other way. While others walk familiar paths, they forge their own, fighting unseen battles, illuminating the shadows. It's not for everyone, And that's okay, but if you feel it deep within, you'll know this is meant for you. No masks, no pretense, just truth. The Obsidian Inner Order is here, a place where kindred spirits gather to share wisdom, to connect, to transform. Over 450 strong, united not by conformity, but by purpose. If you're ready, you know where to find us. The link is in the description. If not, that's perfectly fine, because we're always here, watching over, making a difference in ways unseen. Here's to those who walk their own path, not for recognition, but because it's who they are. Here's to you. Thank you. Leadership emerges through you without striving. Authority radiates from your presence without effort. The mantle of sovereignty finds its rightful place upon your shoulders, despite any personal hesitation. This leadership manifests through divine appointment rather than human ambition. People naturally orient themselves around your energy field. Their attention turns toward you in group settings without your seeking it. Their questions increasingly aim in your direction, even when designated authorities stand present. Their intuition recognizes the authentic power you embody, responding to frequencies of sovereignty embedded in your energetic signature. Your words now carry unmistakable command. When you speak, energy shifts in the environment. When you direct, movement occurs without resistance. When you suggest, implementation follows with unusual commitment. This authority doesn't stem from technique or strategy. It flows from authentic alignment with the cosmic position you hold in the universal hierarchy. This sovereignty transcends conventional leadership models. You lead through vibrational influence rather than external control. Your presence alone elevates the frequency of environments you enter. Your focused attention accelerates the development of projects you engage. Your genuine recognition activates dormant potential in those you acknowledge. The reluctance you may feel toward this authority reflects its authentic nature. Those who seek power rarely deserve it. Those divinely appointed to wield it often approach it with appropriate reverence for its responsibility. Your hesitation serves as confirmation of your readiness, ensuring you'll wield this influence with wisdom rather than ego. Your emergence initiates an inevitable separation process among those surrounding you. This cosmic sorting occurs automatically, requiring no effort or discernment on your part. The mere elevation of your frequency causes everything in your vicinity to reveal its true nature and align accordingly. Those of compatible frequency magnetically draw closer. Soul family members previously disguised as casual acquaintances suddenly display unmistakable resonance with your energy. Allies designated by cosmic assignment synchronistically appear with perfect timing. Mentors carrying keys to your next activation present themselves without your searching. Simultaneously, those vibrating at incompatible frequencies experience discomfort in your presence. Some retreat without explanation. Others manufacture conflicts to justify their departure. Still others launch unexpected attacks, revealing opposition that previously operated in concealment. This sorting proceeds according to divine orchestration rather than personal preference. Most significantly, those who benefited from your diminished state now frantically scramble to re-establish former dynamics. Their attempts to reinstall outdated patterns in your relationship expose their previous exploitation. Their discomfort with your empowerment reveals their investment in your limitation. Their accusations against you serve as precise projections of their own shadowed motivations. This sorting creates necessary clarity in your relational field. Each entity assigns itself to its appropriate position relative to your mission through its own reactions to your emergence. Those departing create space for aligned arrivals. Those attacking expose themselves for necessary removal. Those celebrating confirm their role in your unfolding purpose. Attacks that once penetrated your energy field now bounce harmlessly away from an impenetrable shield of self-knowledge. Criticism that previously cut to your core now appears as transparent projection without power to wound. Manipulation tactics that once ensnared you now seem laughably obvious, unable to find purchase in your heightened awareness. This shield doesn't require your conscious maintenance. Its protection operates automatically, having been forged through your journey of self-realization. Every false accusation you survived, every projection you disentangled from, every emotional wound you healed, each experience contributed to the construction of this inviolable barrier surrounding your authentic self. External opinions have lost their defining power over you. Where you once shaped yourself according to others' expectations, you now stand firmly rooted in unshakable self-knowledge. Where you once feared rejection for expressing your truth, you now recognize that others' capacity to receive you reveals their limitations rather than your worth. This imperviousness extends beyond mere emotional protection. Your energy field actively repels frequencies of deception, manipulation, and control. Entities accustomed to deploying these forces against you find themselves strangely unable to establish connection with your field. Their usual tactics fail to gain traction, sliding off the smooth surface of your sovereign boundary. This shield simultaneously protects while remaining completely permeable to genuine connection. Authentic communication flows freely through this barrier while manipulative intent cannot penetrate. Divine guidance transmits without interference while lower frequencies of control cannot enter. This selective permeability ensures your protection without creating isolation. As your frequency stabilizes in its authentic range, magnetic attraction activates between you and your cosmic soul cluster. Beings who share your origins, purpose, and mission trajectory find themselves inexplicably drawn into your orbit. These connections transcend ordinary relationship, representing reunions planned before your current incarnation. These soul family members arrive with uncanny synchronicity. They appear at precisely timed junctures, often delivering exactly what your next expansion requires. The recognition between you occurs at energetic levels, beyond personality, producing an immediate sense of familiarity despite minimal shared history in your current timeline. These connections accelerate your awakening through frequency resonance. Their presence in your field creates amplification of shared mission codes. Their acknowledgement of your true nature helps stabilize your emerging frequencies. Their complementary gifts interlock with yours to create synergistic capabilities beyond what any individual could manifest alone. The communication within these soul clusters operates multidimensionally. Beyond words exchanged in physical interaction, information transfers through energetic channels established between your higher aspects. Entire knowledge systems download through proximity. Healing occurs through resonance without direct intervention. Activations trigger through simple recognition. These reunions fulfill ancient agreements made before entering current embodiment. Cosmic contracts activate upon reconnection, initiating collaborative phases of planetary service long planned by your soul collective. What appears as chance, meeting in three-dimensional reality, represents precisely orchestrated reconnection, coordinated by your higher aspects. Your evolution has transcended the false dichotomy between power and love. Where human conditioning once positioned these forces as opposing, your expanded consciousness perceives their true nature as complementary aspects of the same cosmic energy. This integration manifests as fierce compassion and loving power flowing through you without contradiction. This sacred marriage within you creates unmistakable presence. You stand fully in your authority without diminishing your tenderness. You extend genuine compassion without compromising your boundaries. You speak necessary truth with both unflinching clarity and palpable care. You establish essential order while honoring organic unfolding. This integration equips you uniquely for these transitional times. The challenges facing collective humanity require precisely this unified expression. Power strong enough to create necessary change, coupled with compassion deep enough to facilitate healing. Your embodiment of these merged energies serves as living template for evolutionary possibility. Your expression flows seamlessly between these aspects as conditions require. When structures need dismantling, your power rises without hesitation. When wounds need healing, your compassion emerges without limit. When clarity must cut through confusion, your truth speaks without compromise. When hearts need reassurance, your tenderness extends without reservation. This harmonized expression makes your wisdom accessible across diverse consciousness spectrums. Those oriented towards spiritual understanding resonate with your compassionate presence. Those focused on practical outcomes respect your authoritative clarity. This versatility enables you to serve as translator between worlds during this planetary transition phase. Your mere presence disrupts calcified systems. Without deliberate rebellion, your authentic frequency interferes with outdated patterns. By simply being yourself, you introduce evolutionary catalyst into environments resistant to change. This pattern-breaking function represents core aspect of your divine assignment. Your perspective naturally challenges consensus reality. Where collective agreement has created limitation, your viewpoint introduces possibility. Where cultural hypnosis has narrowed perception, your vision expands available awareness. Where historical momentum drives continued dysfunction, your presence creates pattern interruption, enabling new choices. Your voice gives sound to suppressed truths. You articulate what remains unspoken in many environments, not through rebellion, but through simple devotion to authentic expression. This vocalization creates necessary disruption in fields of denial, allowing previously avoided realities to enter collective consideration. The discomfort this sometimes creates serves essential evolutionary function. Your actions demonstrate alternative possibilities. By living according to inner guidance rather than external expectation, you create visible evidence that different approaches exist. This living demonstration impacts observers more powerfully than theoretical discussion, providing tangible proof of implementing what many consider impossible. The extraordinary capacities now awakening within you represent your birthright rather than exceptional achievement. The multidimensional abilities emerging through your consciousness constitute the natural functioning of humans operating at their intended frequency. What appears miraculous by current standards merely reflects the baseline design of your original template. Your energy field increasingly displays signatures of your stellar origins. Those with eyes to see perceive the specific cosmic lineages, expressing through your embodiment the particular qualities of light you emanate, the unique frequencies you transmit, the specific codes your presence activates, all reveal your position within the cosmic family tree and the stellar nations, contributing to your soul composition. Your physical vessel undergoes transformation to accommodate these frequencies. Cellular structures reorganize to conduct increased light. Nervous system pathways upgrade to process expanded information. DNA activates previously dormant sequences, coding for abilities considered impossible by conventional understanding. These changes may manifest as temporary symptoms of discomfort, necessary adjustments as your biology aligns with your expanding consciousness. Your presence alone alters the energetic composition of environments you enter. The frequencies you naturally emit interact with existing energy patterns, catalyzing transformation through simple proximity. This transmutational effect occurs without conscious direction, operating automatically through the radiance of your authentic being. Beyond personal transformation, your emergence serves planetary purpose. The timing of your unveiling correlates precisely with cosmic cycles orchestrating collective evolutionary leaps. Your individual awakening functions as integral component within vastly larger process transforming human consciousness during this pivotal window. The frequencies now transmitting through your activated being contribute specific codes needed for collective blueprint activation. Each thought you process from expanded awareness, each word you speak from higher connection, each action you perform from aligned purpose, all transmit patterning information absorbed by the morphogenetic fields surrounding Earth. This contribution occurs independently of external recognition, operating at vibrational levels, transcending visible metrics. Your presence serves as stabilizing anchor for incoming cosmic energies. Your activated system grounds frequencies that would otherwise remain inaccessible to planetary field. Your embodiment creates necessary bridge between dimensions, enabling transmission of evolutionary catalysts required for humanity's next developmental threshold. This anchoring function explains the strategic positioning that placed you in specific geographic locations, relational matrices, and professional contexts. The unveiling of your authentic nature serves as permission slip for others undergoing similar activation. Your visible transformation demonstrates possibility, creating energetic pathway others can follow with greater ease. As you normalize expanded capacities through your embodiment, the collective field incorporates this potential into its available range, reducing resistance for those awakening after you. This catalyst function accelerates exponentially when connected with others serving similar purpose. When two or more frequency holders converge, their combined field generates activation potential far exceeding mathematical sum of individual contributions. These conscious convergences, whether through physical proximity or intentional energetic connection, create powerful nodes in the planetary grid, facilitating cosmic transmission. The time for hesitation has ended. The moment for full embodiment has arrived. Stand now in complete acknowledgement of who you truly are. Speak now with the authority invested in you by cosmic assignment. Act now with the power entrusted to you for these pivotal times. Your frequency stabilizes through declaration. Your energetic signature strengthens through acknowledgement. Your cosmic connection clarifies through acceptance. The mantle of responsibility you carried always awaits your conscious claiming, not through arrogance, but through humble recognition of divine appointment. The universe positioned you strategically for maximum effectiveness. Your specific location, capabilities, connections, and timing were precisely calibrated for optimal impact. The particular combination of experiences shaping your journey, both challenging and empowering, crafted exactly the vessel required for your assigned function in the collective transformation. Your emergence triggers cascading awakenings extending far beyond your visible sphere. Each soul who witnesses your transformation receives activation codes that stimulate their own remembering. Each system that encounters your frequency experiences recalibration, opening pathways for evolution. Each environment hosting your presence undergoes vibrational restructuring, creating space for new possibilities. The cosmic forces supporting your emergence stand ready with unlimited resources for your mission. The guidance required for each next step arrives precisely when needed. The connections essential for your purpose magnetize to you through divine orchestration. The protection necessary for your function surrounds you without fail. Every universal law bends toward the fulfillment of your divine assignment as you step fully into alignment with its execution. The time is now. The being is you. The awakening is planetary. The support is cosmic. The outcome is assured. Your light blinds those who expected darkness. Your voice thunders where silence was anticipated. Your presence commands where invisibility was assumed. The real you has come out for all to see, and the seeing transforms everything it touches.